Greetings, Keishlings. I'm here with my live reaction of Undead Unluck, Chapter 55. Okay, last chapter. Billy versus Juez. Or also Burn versus Spoil. It's kind of like a giant JoJo fight. And I love it. So, we'll see how well things go. I mean, it's basically a battle for the Ark, but it's also running on almost empty and has like one more use. And she basically said, no, you couldn't do it, Billy. You couldn't do it. So it's like, okay. But yeah, let's see here. The start of the chapter is a grapple fight between the two giant Yumas, so that's awesome. The title is Use Your Rules. Okay, so I'm guessing Unbelievable versus Unjustice, so. Excuse me. He is swinging those guns around so dang fast I don't even know that they're guns. She's drawing her sword. You will be lending me a hand, Spoil. Oh. With the threatening, you will be lending me a hand or two or three until we finally win. Isn't that right, Spoil? And it's over here like actually crying. Billy's going to be using Burn, so I will need you to keep Burn in place. Or he's just kind of like, why do I gotta subject myself to a lowly vessel's orders? Even if one rule were to fade away, the world will continue to change in vain. As if trying to recoup its loss. So I have no qualms. Why does it seem like I'm reading poetry the way I'm reading this? It's weird. With taking a measly rule like you out of the equation. It's just, yeah. Listen, you were at a disadvantage against Burn. Damn it, if only Undead hadn't come around in the first place. So that's what Spoil's thinking. Oh, because he'd probably be way stronger, I guess, at this point. I just need you to buy some time for the operation. I'm a what? That's a load of bull as he shoots a spoil beam that's not going to spoil fire. But how do you... And Burn just comes like... I almost thought teeth were knocked out, but that's just like the sound effect. Oh, it hurts. It burns. It hurts. Yeah, I also got burned today at work. Freaking fry hood. Anyway. It burns. You can't make fire spoil. Also, we have an oven mitt at work that has a hole right at the bend of your fingers. Right when you're going to grab something and you get, there's like 50% of burning. I'm going to buy an oven mitt for work just so that myself and others don't get burned anymore. I think that's a nice thing to do, don't you think? So, Burn, I don't like you. If you didn't exist, I wouldn't have to deal with your nonsense. Anyway, tell her, stay put and don't get involved. Yes, sir. This betrayal is on my hands, so I'll handle this. And he shoots 2 bullets. And she cuts the bullets. Okay. Interesting. She deflected those bullets from point-blank range with a single sword? Her reflexes must be on another level. As always, you're far too precise of a shot, Billy. Right back at you, and he apparently dodged her attack. Unstoppable? Your approach... Wait. Oh, wait, didn't he copy their abilities, like Unstoppable and whatnot? So, even though Unstoppable doesn't make sense in this context, but okay. Your approach is too straightforward. Makes taking your rear all too easy. Her rear. But anyway, Unjustice. Okay, what? Burn is Goering. And it attacks between them, so I don't know. Oh, it's blocking the shots. Okay. So Burn can be affected by Unjustice? Sure. And Spoil's over here like, just like my friend Saraya. She does that a lot. But anyway. Gahaha, Burn. If Unjustice is making you protect the lady, That means you feel indebted to Mr. Stubble over there, right? Right? Talk about being a pushover. Dude, you're kind of indebted because your life will be snuffed out. Grrr. No, you're just paying back a favor, and you're kind of being blackmailed. Cut the act, liar. You wouldn't go picking a fight with a concept type to pay back a favor or two. A concept type? What? That's a new one. Concept? So not even Tella knows. Then again, those damn concept types are always looking down on us. Phenomena types, humans. Oh. Okay, the concept of winter, but like, you're the concept of spoil, so it's like, I don't get it, but I kind of get it, but I don't get it. To be honest, there's a very thin line between a concept and a phenomena. You would think weather would be a phenomena, so anyway, they think they're hot stuff just because they're God's favorites. And you're willing to get bossed around by those vessels for a favor? Or there's some other reason? Are you being threatened like me? Uh-oh, Burton's about to punch him. Oh, good lord, what? Did he just blast off fire beam? God, yow, hot, what in the hell are you? Oh. And the skies open up as God's raining down his fury. What? What is Burn saying? Burn ain't saying jack diddly right now. Oh, yeah. Says, I want to meet them at least once, says Spoil. Meet whom? Meet our maker. Oh, so I was right. It is God intervention here. And what does that mean? Well, if I know we don't have any childhood memories. The only thing we do recall is one order. Use your rules. Okay, so that's the title. Okay. And he's about to fire a spoil beam to make humans suffer, that is. It's trying to hit me with that decay beam, so Billy's like, damn, how futile. So I can start shooting once he uses unstoppable. Was it? And here goes the beam. And it missed. Tella! Wait, did Tella just get hit? No, surely not. Get on to Burn. Why? How is that a thing you want to do? Yes, sir. Okay, the beam is like... Oh, God, it's causing an avalanche, I just realized. How would that work? You would think that would be more of a gravity kind of thing, or sound-based thing, not spoil. How do you spoil the snow? Is it melting? I guess. I don't know. Spoil is rotting the ground itself. Then how the hell is it causing the avalanche? An avalanche is coming. I guess that's shaking up the mountain, I guess. But anyway, so they're riding in the hands. And Spoil can fly, so he's got the advantage. No matter how fast you are, if you don't have the proper footing, you won't be able to change your path. That's check, Billy. Oh. About to shoot another spoil beam, and it goes right through Billy's hand. Captain! Why didn't you use my Unjustice? Why are you not fighting like you mean it? Oh yeah, he did. Okay, that confirms that he still has the powers that he copied when he betrayed them. Answer me, and she's crying. Billy! And he's like really just... Wait, when... Is that part of the spoil? It looks more like a burn mark, though. That's like just kind of like the side of his face and going down his neck and up. Oh, it's probably spread from the hand. Okay. Because you were seeing more of the hand now. Gotcha. So, she just hates that she lost a comrade. I think that's the biggest thing here. And it is kind of weird that if he has these other, negator abilities, why isn't he using them to fight, on a more uneven battle. Like he could easily win. He could use her Unjustice. Actually, what happens when two Unjustices meet? Do they negate each other entirely or what? I don't know. But then there's also just like Spoil seems to be at a disadvantage, but he's holding his own, so that's kind of weird. Also, I like that Spoil wasn't, he basically had to be blackmailed with death. So, yeah, so that's kind of funny. And Burn, we don't really get much on Burn, I almost sound like I'm saying Vern. Vern, 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 Vern. Ernest. Funny movies. Kind of stupid movies, but funny for the most part. But anyway, so yeah, what is it that Billy has on Burn that makes it follow him the way it does? Because it follows his every order, but it doesn't talk, so you have no idea. Unless Spoil translates, and he only translated the one thing, and it wasn't all that informative that I recall. So, but let me just check that out again. Let's see. Oh yes, meet them at least once. So I assume they're Maker. Yeah. So yeah. We'll see. We'll have to see what that actually means. Like, wait, did they say makers or maker? Our make. Okay, so it is just the one god. I was like, well, it could be like a potential like One Punch Man situation where theoretically there could be more than one god level threat out there, and in this case there'd be more gods in the concept, but they've only ever referred to one. But then again, One Punch Man kind of is also treading down the road of where there's potentially more than one. So, but either way, it's a thing. But anyway, meet their makers again. This will be interesting. But also, just the one thing that they've ever known in life is to use their rules to make humans suffer. So that's interesting. But yeah, things are kind of even, especially given that Billy isn't using his copied, negator abilities. So that's kind of an interesting thing. What is going on with Billy? And I mean, he's spoiling right now, so he's likely to potentially die in this battle, or maybe he'll cut off the spoiled bits. But like, if it was just his arm, that could be possible. He could have Burn cauterize the wound, but the fact that it's affecting his face and everything now, I, to be honest, don't know unless you kill Spoil, which is possible with Burn, maybe. It seems kind of probable that he would just stop the infection. Or not the infection, but the spoilage. So. But we'll have to wait and see. And also the whole thing of like, Juez is crying over this. Like, so I'm starting to wonder what their relationship was in the old days, Maybe they had a little hacky-packy. But anyway, I think that's about it. But please let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know your own thoughts, all that good stuff. Anything I missed, all that. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. On the road to 500 subs. So if you can help out, please do. Links down below for all my social media, so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live, part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, who would win, Burn or Spoil? Both are kind of cleansing in their own ways. One is clean, the other one is gross. Who would win?